What is up? Welcome to Not Timmy 66 Saturday edition. So how's everybody doing? Welcome to Not Timmy 66 Saturday edition. Hope everybody's having a good day today. And I'm covering the camera lens, which isn't good. Just checking the mail. So how's everybody doing today, man? And what do we got going on today? What is up today? Well, guys, it's a day off. Yeah, Not Timmy 66 got a day off. And I got a bitch. So we don't want to talk bad about other YouTubers, right? Not a good plan. Everybody's got their own opinion of things, man. But guys, let me tell you something. As a beginning CCA with the post office, I got a lot of problems with the videos out there, man. A lot of problems with them. Now, I'm not going to name names, even though I probably could, and I feel like sometimes I should, but I'm not going to name names. But it bothers me why I quit the post office, why I'm no longer a CCA. What is wrong with the post office? So I click on these videos to see why they quit. What the heck was going on? What was so horrible, right? What was so bad? I'm like, okay, if it's something really bad about the post office, I work for the post office. So number one, I kind of want to know, right? And number two, what happened? Why was it so horrible? I'm not one to get scared real easy. And, you know, opinions, in my opinion, everybody's entitled to them. But they're just like you-know-whats, right? We all have them and they all stink. They're just like a-holes, right? So, but I always value other people's opinions and I want to watch shows. But I've watched today. I've watched like 4. Why I quit. Why I'm no longer with the post office. So I'm going, okay, well, let's go ahead and take a look at these videos. Let's find out exactly what's going on. 9 times out of 10, guys, most of these people that post in these videos about working for the post office and why they quit do not really have a legitimate reason. My gosh, when you sign up for the post office, they tell you, you are going to work X amount of days. You can work any day. There is no set schedule. There's no time off. There's no this. There's no that. It's an understanding. And I don't understand why people don't get that when they go in. I can see if the way you're treated as a CCA, especially a brand new CCA, and I'm expecting to be treated this way, with not a whole ton of respect. You got to kind of earn your stripes. But man, this one particular CCA was saying, well, you know, I loved working outside. This is her talking. I didn't have a manager over my shoulder. I would stop at stores. I did my laundry while I was doing my route. Take bathroom breaks whenever I wanted to. That kind of set the stage for me. And then she goes on to further say that she had decided to let her boss know that her father was ill, and God bless her father, man, and her family. I mean, I understand that, okay? That's something that's serious. So she did say that she spoke with the office, and they said, oh, we completely understand. Go ahead and take the time you need to go take care of your father. She went to take care of her father. She came back the next day. They fired her for it. And that's what she said. I don't believe her. I just don't believe her, guys. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. And there is so much of that out there. I don't know her. I don't know of her. I don't know how she works. She may be the hardest working person in the world. She may do this. She may do that. She may do whatever. But I have a hard time believing that if most of her day was spent shopping and doing her laundry while she was trying to work, she probably wasn't 100% focused on her job anyway. And then on top of that, she's like, well, you know, if you want to have any kind of a social life outside of the post office, And you might want to think about it before you become a CCA. Now, that is true, because you are going to have very limited time. You're going to be spending more time at the post office at the beginning than you are with your family. And they say that up front. It's like they say this stuff to you. They say it in orientation. They say it in academy. When you go to your shadow day, the person you shadow, who's probably going to be your on-the-job trainer, tells you these things, right? It's like, do you think everybody is lying to you? Or are you just slow to kind of figure out what you want? Do you not understand that you're making a commitment to the job? Do you not? Am I being crazy? Now, don't get me wrong, guys. The reverse side is also true. There's also a lot of really good channels out there about being a CCA. There's a lot of people out there that try to give you 100% knowledge of the whole thing and let you know what it's like and let you know that you can run into these things and what to do when you run into these things. And there's a lot of them out there that really do tell you, hey, this is what it's like. So don't get me wrong, it's not every CCA postal video out there is horrible. There's a lot of good ones. But there's also a lot of crap. A lot of crap that will scare you away from a good opportunity. And I don't think that's fair. So I'm putting this one out there to let you know, yeah, you are going to work a lot. Yeah, your family is going to have to take a back seat for a while. You know, it's like this. When I was driving a truck, I was gone 3-4 weeks, sometimes longer. At least with this job, you get to be home at night. And you're making really good money. And there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's not always going to be that way. You're not always going to be the low man on the total pole. You're not always going to be the guy with no experience. It's not going to happen. But you got to start somewhere. And should bosses be a little bit more understanding? Yeah. But do they have to coddle you and baby you to do your job? I don't think so, man. I don't think that that's their job at all. They have a job when they go in, just like anybody else. And truck drivers out there know this, man. You think that truck driving is easy? It's not. It's really hard. It takes a toll on you. And this video is not about truck driving jobs. I'm just drawing a comparison. But at least after you work a 12-hour day at the post office, you get to come home and kiss your wife and hug your kids and eat dinner and sleep in your own bed. You don't even get that luxury when you're driving a truck. Just saying. So I guess it depends on your work-life balance requirements, and it also depends on your experience and how hard you're willing to work. But man, guys, listen to what people say when they say this is what you're getting into, because nobody's lying to you about it. Nobody's telling you that it's all peaches and roses and that you can do whatever you want, take off whenever you want, and do those things. It's just not that way at the post office, man. It's not. So if you don't like that, then don't sign up, man. That's all I'm saying. And don't get on there and post videos about how horrible the post office is because you didn't really do a good job to begin with and you didn't know how to work hard. Sorry, guys. Got to lay it out there. I think a lot of these people that have laid down these videos about how horrible the post office is because they're afraid to work anyway. Just my opinion. You can hate me. I don't care. Leave me a thumbs down. Or leave me a thumbs up if you agree. But what I'm saying is the truth. The work ethic today with a lot of the younger generation and some of the older generation is pitiful. And if you aren't willing to put in an honest day's work for an honest day's wage and work hard to achieve the goals that you're looking to achieve, then don't do it to begin with. And then don't get onto YouTube afterwards and say how horrible the post office is and how nobody warned you. Nobody told me it was going to be like this, man. Nobody said a word. Nobody said it was going to be, that I was going to have to work maybe 34 days straight. Nobody told me that at Christmas time I wasn't going to have any time off and that I was going to have to work Sundays. Nobody told me this. I call BS when I see BS, guys. And there's a lot of them out there like that. So just be really careful of who you watch. I'm not saying that my channel is 100% expert on being a CCA, or that I am the end-all, be-all, greatest channel for information. There's plenty of really good ones out there. But watch the bad ones, because if they let you develop a bad attitude about the post office before you even walk in and experience it for yourself, then you're setting yourself up for failure. And I don't want to see that happen to anybody. If they're interested in getting into the post office, yes. You are going to work a lot. Yes. They are going to push you. Yes. Are you going to be treated with the utmost respect? Probably not. Some supervisors are better than others. Some are good, some are bad. It's a mixed bag. Some of your coworkers may not be the greatest. Some may be the best you've ever met. But you don't know until you try. So if you have a good work ethic and you're willing to get out there and do the best job you can and earn the money that you're making, I say go for it. But don't listen to these people that don't want to work to begin with, and they get in the post office, and as soon as something happens, oh my God, it's the worst thing they've ever done. It's the worst thing they've ever seen. Don't listen to it, man. I'm warning you. It will set you up for failure every time. So, guys, in conclusion, the rant's done. Okay? Believe it or not, I'm done bitching and complaining and ranting about YouTubers, and anybody can put anything out there that they want to put out there, right? They can say whatever they want to say. I'm just saying, for those that are prospectively looking at becoming a CCA, carrying mail for the United States Post Office, just be really careful who you listen to. Be real mindful of what the requirements of the job are going to be. And be prepared. If you're willing to put yourself into that, then be prepared to not be lied to about the fact that, yes, you are going to work. Some people may say, work like a dog, whatever. It's all, in my opinion, a mindset, okay? If you go in there with the mindset that, you're not really wanting to do this, then you probably are not going to succeed. But if you go into there with the mindset that you're going to give it your best shot and work as hard as you can and try to make something out of it, then you're going to be successful. Have there been people unfairly fired, in their opinion, from the post office? I'm sure there have. Have there been people unfairly fired from other jobs besides the post office? I know there have. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen at Amazon. I saw it happen at FedEx. I saw it happen at Millis Transfer, where I drove a truck. So, and the truck driving comparison thing, guys, is to let you know, it's a nod to truck drivers, man. They do a hard job. And it's not maybe as physically demanding as carrying the mail for the post office, but they work their butts off, man. 12-hour days are an easy day for a truck driver. And then on top of that, they don't get to come home every night. They don't get to see their family. So that's the comparison I'm drawing. Yes, they make good money, but they sacrifice a lot. And you're going to sacrifice a lot working for the post office. But I'm trying to draw a comparison. At least at the post office, you're going to be able to come home every night, right? As long as you're safe, you'll come home every night. So don't let people's opinions, because in my humble, and maybe it's wrong, you can let me know if I'm not correct, but in my opinion, there's some people out there that just don't want to work. They try it. They go, oh my God, it's a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. Then they get on YouTube and they bitch and they totally destroy the post office as an opportunity for you. And that's not the case. Now, is the post office paying me to say all this stuff? No, not at all. I am not sponsored by the post office. I work for the post office. But so don't get me wrong there. I'm not a recruiter for the post office or anything like that at all. I'm just saying, know what you get in. Know what you're getting yourself into. When they tell you these things, they're not lying to you. They're telling you the truth, and this is how it's going to be. Keep in mind, it's not always going to be that way forever. You guys, that's all I got to say on this. I had to rant. I had to bitch. Thanks for watching. We're up to 130 subscribers now. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I may go on live tonight. So if you catch this or get a notification that I go live, it kind of depends on what's going on at the house tonight. But I may, if you ain't got anything better to do than you want to sit and chat a little bit, and maybe I can answer some questions for you about the post office or anything you got going on. Look for that. I may go live tonight. Other than that, man, thanks for watching. Thank you so much for listening to this. It's important, and I appreciate it. And if you didn't like it, thumbs down all the way. If you liked it, thumbs up all the way, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Not Timmy66. No matter what you do in life, guys, no matter what you do in life, make it count.